Hello friends, in today's video I am going to be sharing what I plan to make during the month of June. So if you are interested, you know what to do. Please stay tuned. Hello and thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and if you're new to watching the channel, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers for coming back and for your continued support. So today I will be sharing my sewing plans for the month of June, and I will say that I have a challenging list of makes because I am trying to prepare for my upcoming vacation. So I am not going to have any downtime, and I hope nothing gets in the way like illnesses or just anything like that, because I really want to get everything that I have planned to make made up. So I will go ahead and jump right on in with these plans so I can share all of the goodness. So for the first plan that I would like to share is the Sling Pouch. This is a newly released fanny pack type of pattern that I happen to really like. I saw it released on Instagram and I instantly went over to the website and purchased it. I have different patterns like this, but this one really stood out to me because of just the way it looks, and it comes in 2 different sizes. So yes, definitely made that purchase. I need this in particular right now to take on vacation with me because the one that I made last year is no longer working properly because I just kept stuffing it and stuffing it and stuffing it, and the vinyl that was sewn into the sides for the hardware to actually pull the straps through that keeps, you know, the straps around you, ripped apart. So obviously, you know, it's not going to stay up on me. So I am going to go with cloth this time because I don't have any leather in my stash, and I'll go ahead and just show you the fabric that I picked up to make it. It actually looks almost identical to the cover that is used to advertise the Sling Pouch. So I'll go ahead and show you that fabric. So here is the fabric right here, and I'll give a close-up. So this fabric is a double-face pre-quilted cotton in the color tan, and I did purchase this from JoAnn fabrics, and I purchased some webbing to go along with it in this big I don't know how many yards this is. Okay, it's 10 yards. I just feel like I use this kind of stuff, so why not just go ahead and purchase it. So whenever I need a color, I'm just purchasing it in this. But this is what it looks like. It's a 10-yard whatever this is bundle that I purchased from Amazon. And my pouch is going to, like I said, resemble the advertised look because I just kind of grew to like it, and I was like, well, you know what, I haven't made one that looks kind of like this. So because I grew fond of it, this is what I picked up, and I know my mother wants one. Every time I make one, she wants one. So if time permits, I would try to make her one as well. I'll probably just cut them out at the same time so that I can just do each step together, and I know that they're done, because I would actually feel bad if I didn't have hers finished with mine. So if you like this fabric that I'm using for this, I will go ahead and put a direct link in the description box below so that you can easily find it. But yeah, there's different colors, and this is going to be sturdy. The other thing that I wanted to do for this is I saw where someone, I don't know if it was with this particular pouch, but they had the hand embroidered sunflowers all around it. Oh, I thought it was so cute. So I purchased some sunflower patches to put on it, but it didn't look the same, so I'm not going to do that. But I do want to eventually get into like that hand embroidery thing so that I can do that to this. But for right now, it's just going to be plain. So that is it for this plan, and I will go ahead and get on to the next plan. So for this next plan, I have been wanting to make a tent dress for a long time. I have a pattern by Simplicity that was absolutely perfect to make a tent dress. For some reason, you know, I didn't really pay attention to the finished measurements, but when I reached for it to make it, the largest size would not accommodate my body. So I wasn't able to make it, and I never went back to the idea of making it until recently when I ran across this free pattern called the Orchard Dress and Top by Helen's Closet. So I downloaded it. All you have to do to download it, I think, is just subscribe to their newsletter or something like that. But I don't really know how I stumbled upon this pattern, but it is super simple, and it is exactly what I envisioned for a tent style dress. So I am going to be going on vacation. I think I mentioned that twice already, in July, and this is going to be perfect. I do have some clothes already that I've already made that I would like to take on vacation, but I do want to add a few new pieces, so this is going to be perfect. Very little time to make this. So if I get lucky, I may even be able to make the top version as well that I can throw on with a pair of shorts. So yeah, but as far as fabric goes, I am going to use this beautiful leaf fabric that I purchased from the LA Fabric District about 2 years ago, and I think I got it from Michael Levine. So let me show you what this looks like. Look at this. This is so nice. I don't really know what type of fabric this is, but it's, you know, not like a cotton. It's not rayon, but it's something, and it's something that does not make me itch. So I'm very appreciative of that. But yeah, I think this is going to be perfect for that tent dress in this pattern, and I love it. So as far as the top, which fabric I would use to make the top, I would probably just use the scraps left over from my Elevate with Ankara series. I have quite a bit of fabric from those different garments that I made that I could actually use for scraps. So yes, that is that plan, and I will go ahead and share the next plan. All right, this next plan that I have is my T&T, meaning tried and true, summer pattern. This is McCall's 8069 or McCall 7755, depending on when you purchased it. I absolutely love this jumpsuit pattern, and I have made it twice already. As long as I continue to love it the way that I do, I will be sewing this up every single summer, maybe even two. Okay. The past 2 times that I made this, I did make view B. However, this year I am going to change it up a bit. I have only sewn view B in the past, mainly because of the amount of fabric that I have, which has the cropped curved hem. But this time I will be making view D, which goes all the way to the floor and has like a regular squared hem. I believe I have enough fabric for that view, and the fabric that I am going to use is this Faces fabric that is not knit fabric, and this pattern does call for knits. This is so nice. This is Saturday, the day before the video post, and I went to JoAnn Fabrics because I am working on a collaboration with a brand, and somebody purchased 8 yards of this, so that's all they had left in my store. So if I don't have enough, I'm gonna have to go to a different JoAnn's, but I think I do. One of my soul sisters made this particular T&T pattern of mine in this gorgeous fabric, so I am going to be twinning with her. I never really thought to make this pattern with anything outside of a knit, so this is going to be interesting. But I put this up against my body. It does not feel gross, and I know I keep mentioning how fabric feels on me, but I have this thing with the way fabric feels on my skin. I could really love it when I am in the store touching it, and then the minute I make something, so somebody said it's an allergy, whatever it is, you know, I just make sure I put it on my skin before I purchase it if it's something that I'm not familiar with. But this is going to be fine. Yes, I love it. Look at these faces. Oh, so this is going to be sharp, and like I said, I'm going to be twinning with her. So yes, I'm excited to get this made up. And this make will go by pretty fast because I've made it so many times, and I've already have it cut out. I just have to alter the pattern pieces for the pants. All right. let's go to the next plan. All right, so the next plan is to get my little boys bucket hat completed so that they have them for when we go outside, because we've been going out a lot. It's been hot, and especially if nothing else, get him all sold up for our upcoming vacation. If you don't know already, I made them bucket hats. It was these bucket hats for the hashtag So Selfless April, I believe, and the pattern was just off. Like, it looked off, and I didn't trust my instincts and my gut, whatever you want to call it, and I sewed the pattern up anyway. I made 2 of them, took my good fabric inside and out because it's reversible, and I made 2 of these bucket hats, and they're just too little. The brim is, at least, and I honestly don't even like the shape of this, the top of the hat, because it's oval, and I just went all against my gut. But you know, I didn't mention who made the pattern, like which company, because I didn't want to like bash them, because I have absolutely nothing good to say about this pattern. But I did download a different pattern, and I hope to have both of these done very, very soon. And I am going to use the same fabric, so it's going to be the inside and out. I originally purchased this fabric to make button-down shirts for my 5-year-old, and he was going to have this matching hat, and the other one was just going to have a hat like this because I had enough fabric to make another hat. But I'll just, you know, I'm just going to be using up all this fabric for these hats and whatever else I can get out of it, and I'll just get this fabric again to get him the shirt that he wants. So yes, bucket hats for vacation and summertime. All right, so in addition to the plans that I have just shared, hold on to your seat on this one, I have 3, yes, 3 collaborations this month. 2 of the collaborators did not give me, you know, the okay to talk about the projects, honestly, because I haven't gotten a chance to ask before I made this video. So, you know, just stay tuned to the channel for that so that you don't miss it, because I believe you will definitely love these makes, and it is going to be a very, very nice and pleasant surprise for you. The 3rd collaborator is my friend Sheree of Sheree Thomas. She and I have this series called Elevate with an Kara on our channels, and we will be introducing our next garment on this coming Tuesday, and with that garment comes a reveal later on. So if you stay tuned, you will know what we are going to be planning to sew for this month, and I definitely want you to see that and kind of give me your feedback on which pattern you want me to use, because when we introduce the next garment, we also show different patterns that we are going to be picking from. So definitely stay tuned so that you can see what we'll be sewing next, and like I said, after that you will be able to catch the reveal. So yes, these are my plans, and pray for me so that I can get it all done. Please, please, I just want to get it all done. If I get every single thing done, the one thing that I do want to squeeze in is going to be this pattern right here, which is Simplicity 9759, and I want to make view, well, whatever the little boy has on right here for my boys. Now you might be wondering, why does she want to make hoodies in the summertime? I'll tell you. When we go on vacation, the boys like to wear hoodies, and I actually like for them to wear hoodies on the plane. And I don't know, it does something, because if they don't wear them, I notice they get sick. I don't know if it's from the air or something. And then even our vacation, it's a cruise, so even on the cruise ship, that air comes right directly down from the ceiling, and I just feels like it makes them sick sometimes. But when they wear their hoodies, which I, you know, have learned in the past, it does something. I don't know if it's because they're completely covered and they have the hood. Now, yes, they could have a robe. I just don't want them wearing winter robes, you know, in case they want to just walk out and, you know, we just do something. I don't want them wearing the robes, and I don't want to pack up thick robes. So I just want to make them those. I do have some fabric from that, and to be honest, I don't really want to pull it out right now because I have it packed away. But it does resemble this, very, very close to this. It just has a little bit more navy blue to it, so it looks kind of boho-ish, and I really like that. So that would be quick sew. It will be a quick sew, and this is an easy to sew pattern. and I plan to just sew it up completely on my serger. I'm sure I can get both of them done like within a few hours because they're little people, so there's not a lot of fabric, not a bunch of long lengths of seams to sew up. So hopefully I can get that done, like I said, this month. All right, so please let me know what your thoughts are about the plans that I just shared to you in the comment section below. As you know, I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm getting ready to close this video, but you know what I'm getting ready to say. Please take a pause for the cause and click the like button and the subscribe button and the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.